friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Ball Day of Eating vlog style for you guys. This is going to be kind of taking you along for my DXA scan and to the grocery store, but I'm not actually show you anything from the grocery store. I kind of talk about it, and I'll show you some of my meals and the macros on that, and then the results of my DXA scan. So just kind of taking you along the day with me today. It is Saturday, January 11th. So come spend the day with me. Hello, friends. I'm about to go do my cardio and my lift. So I actually just took a dry scoop of Megawatt. This is my favorite pre-workout from First Form. This is strawberry kiwi. I think this one's the best flavor, but it gives really good focus and energy. So I like to take that before I lift, and then I also will do BCAAs. So right now I have A, B, C, D from Core Nutritionals, and those two supplement companies are honestly probably like my favorite, my two like go-tos that I'll do, just because like they are going to be quality products, and I've seen a lot of like progress with them, and I feel good taking them. So my two trusted brands are going to be First Form and Core Nutritionals. I also did take one alpha. So this is actually a hormone optimizer. So I took one of those. You're supposed to take one before you work out and one before bed. So I just did that, and I'm gonna get dressed and ready, and I'll see you guys down there. Real quick before I go downstairs, wanted to show you what I eat when I go work out early in the morning. So I get this question all the time, asking me what I eat before I go train in the mornings. So it is 5:23 right now. I am not hungry. I'm really not hungry, but I'm gonna go do cardio and then I'm gonna train. And my lift today is a little bit lighter, but I still don't like to train on an empty stomach, especially since I'll be down there for a long time. I'll start to get nauseous and I won't really feel good. So I do want to get something in my system. So when I do cardio during the week, it's just cardio. It's just my 30 minutes. It's fasted, and I'm, ready to go to work after. But on the weekends, I do cardio and then my lift. So what I'm going to do is I always have pickles before a workout. And so those ones are just like kind of little whole ones. So I'll have like 2 to 3 of those, partially because there's sodium, and sodium is really good for muscle contractions. So I'll do that. And then I have leftover Reese's Trees from Christmas. So one of those is about 9 carbs, 5 fat, and 2 protein, I believe. So I'll do those 2 things, and then I'll be ready to go. So that's kind of what I do in the mornings when I'm gonna like just go downstairs and like cardio and train. Because during the week I'll just use like my regular meals. I usually don't eat right before my workouts anymore. I used to do that, but it just like wasn't sitting very well in my stomach. So during the week I'll have my lunch like 12:30, and then I train at like 2:15, 2:30. So yes, that's what I do during the early mornings. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick voiceover over the next few clips just to kind of show you what I'm doing for my workouts. So I do have a whole apartment gym complex on the P level of my apartment complex, which is really nice. So I can come down here and I do the majority of my cardio. Actually, all of my cardio I do down here. So hopped on the treadmill, did incline 14, speed 3.4 for half an hour, and then we move on to some clips for my lift. So first we have some internal rotation exercises. So this is going to help warm up that rotator cuff. Your shoulder joint is basically made up of a series of muscles, specifically your rotator cuff. So that's basically what this is going to be warming that up. Us as females tend to have weak shoulder joints, so it helps with strengthening that. And then up next, my coach has me trying out some BFR to help with that upper body growth, upper body muscle. So here we have some BFR bicep curls. I did 4 different sets of them. So this is, I think, the second set, first or second set, I believe. I'm not really sure because I don't really remember. But I had 30, 15, 15, 15. So with 30 seconds of rest in between. I believe this is the first set because this is kind of going on for a long time. But we're almost done.
And then up next, we have some single arm kettlebell bottoms up presses. So doing unilateral work will really help to even out imbalances. I know I do have imbalances between my left and my right side. My left side is a little bit stronger, but stability wise has a little bit less stability. So it's good to work on stability of the not only the shoulder joint, but this also helps with trunk stability because you got to keep yourself upright. We don't want to be leaning to the side. We want to make sure we're using our shoulder to press up and bracing through the core. So that's kind of the double edge of those. And then this last clip is going to be of some dead bugs and then the kettlebell toe touches. So dead bugs are great again for trunk stability, keeping that pillar nice and tight. So it will activate your core as well as your low back extensors. So if you have like low back pain, this is a great exercise for that. You want to make sure you inhale as you bring your leg out and exhale bringing your knee in, just because that's really going to be what's going to activate that lower core. So this is also a great exercise if you struggle with that lower belly pooch, which I know I do, especially in the off season. So that's definitely going to help strengthen that. And then the kettlebell toe touches that are going to be following are great for the upper ab strength. So that's kind of more of an aesthetic thing for me, in my personal opinion, and why I like to do them. So yeah, so that's kind of just what some clips from my workout. I didn't really record everything. I did some banded walks.
All right, so meal one today, I got 25 grams of oatmeal. I'm gonna do 1 scoop of level 1 ice cream sandwich. It's my favorite. And then I'll do 16 to 24 grams of peanut butter. So I put it on here, zero it out, and then you scoop out. Oh my gosh, that didn't work. So then you scoop out, right, and that's 2 grams. So that's the easier way to do peanut butter. All right, y'all, I am ready to go. So I finished my workout and ate some oatmeal, and now I'm going to head out to go get my DXA scan done. So the main reason why I wanted to do this was to get a baseline. So I want to make sure that what I'm doing in the gym, I want to make sure I'm building the muscle that I want and that I need to be successful in the bikini division. So my main goal this off season is to really put on that upper body muscle. So that, because that was like my main critique after every show, even the ones that I won, I still was told that I needed more chest and delts. So I'm going to go ahead and get that tested so I can see where I'm at right now. And then my plan is to get tested in about 6 months, when I would be thinking about maybe starting a prep to see if I've actually put muscle on. But I also want to see what I've done in the last few months as well. So I've never done this before. So this is my first one. So I'll be able to kind of see where I'm at with my muscle percentage and my density and all of that, where I distribute my muscle. Also will get to know the fat, but I'm really doing it to find out my muscle density. So then I'll do that again in about 6 months or at the beginning of my next prep. And then I'll do it at the end of prep / beginning of my next building phase. So it's just kind of a tool, a data tool I like to use. I do like numbers. I like to know things. I like data. So that's why I'm doing that. So I'm going to go ahead, head out, drive over there right now. And then I'll show you guys the results. And then after that, I'm going to head out to the store and just run my errands since I'll already be out of the house. So it'll probably be like, 10 a.m. I'm going to be done with everything because it's about 8:20, 8:30 right now. And yeah, so I'll take you guys along for the ride. So I just got my body fat done. I am in the 24th percentile of body fat. So I'm about 24%, about 110 pounds of lean body muscle, and about 35 pounds of fat. So got some good changes coming this way. I am now currently at Target. So I'm going to run in, get a couple of things, and then I'm going to run to Sprouts, and then I'll just go home and cook the rest of the day. So yeah, I'm like, got my good baseline now. Like, I'm not worried about what it said. I got a baseline, and now we're moving forward. All right, just got back from the store, went to Target and Sprouts, and I got a bunch of stuff. I just did a grocery haul on my Instagram, but I got like tofu, chicken, some veggies, lettuce, a couple supplements, and rice cakes and potatoes. So I got my tofu, my potatoes in the oven right now, and then I have my salad going right now. So we have shredded lettuce, that is honey Dijon mustard, and then there's green beans under there, as well as some chicken and some seitan that I made with my recipe in my last video. So that is going to be eaten shortly once my tofu and potatoes are done, which should be about 30-ish minutes. But until then, I'm just going to kind of hang out, relax, probably watch some Netflix or Disney Plus. And yeah, so my body fat test though, so basically it was like super quick. I just went and I laid down on the table, and it took about 6 minutes. I just had to lay very still, and it was so quick and easy. I basically just like showed up there. It was in a truck. You go up at your time. They they say, you know, just lay down, do the test, and then they email your results to you. So I got my results via a PDF email, and I filmed a clip already. We'll see I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, so we'll talk about it now. I'm about 24% body fat, which means I have, so out of my, like, I think the table weighed me, because this morning I weighed in at 148.6, and then I, you know, obviously I worked out and I drank a lot of water and I ate. So those three things kind of will affect your results a little bit, but you just want to be consistent with them. So since I did that today, that means the next time I test, I have to do the same thing. So I was about 150.6 pounds, and that came out to be 36 pounds of fat roughly, and about 110 pounds of lean muscle, or 108 pounds of lean muscle, something like that. So I'm in the 24th percentile of females my age, which is basically like the leanest category that there is. So I guess that's a good sign. And I just need to, from now, I just need to work my muscle up. So it was cool to see like the distribution between my arms and my legs, and like where my body fat is held, which was mainly like the bottom half of my abdomen and like my legs. And my legs are the majority of my weight, which is like kind of not surprising. Kind of already knew that. So it's just kind of cool to like have data points, and now I have a baseline for that. So that's kind of why I did the DXA scan. So yeah, good experience. Highly recommend. Yeah, just good for baseline. Alright, I am slowly fading. I'm so tired right now. So, and I think part of it is because I'm hungry. This is like kind of normally my dinner time-ish. Like this is normally the time I get home from work. So it's about 3:30, and you know, I've been awake since like 4:30. So I'm just gonna go ahead and eat because I'm hungry and I'm tired. So I'm gonna make some protein waffles. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do, and I'll show you this, a scoop of level 1, a little bit of egg whites, and I'll top it with peanut butter, but that's pretty much my protein waffle recipe. So I'm gonna make that and then go lay in bed and relax, and finish up my laundry. So I did take a walk, which is like kind of what the last clip was. So I took a quick little walk, just to get some more steps in, some more movement. And then I came back, did all my laundry. My second load's in right now. It's just like my sweatshirts. And then I've just been kind of like hanging out. I should read still. And then I've just been watching Marvel movies, because I've tried to watch them like in order of like the plot line. So it's actually really cool like how they've done it and how everything ties together. So I'm on Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and then I'll watch Age of Ultron. So that's kind of like the where I'm at right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make my waffles. So I'll show you guys. All right, protein waffle recipe. We're gonna take 37 grams, which is 1 serving of level 1 ice cream sandwich. We're gonna do 1 serving, 43 grams of egg whites, and then I'm also gonna do about 4 grams of baking powder. And then 4 grams of baking powder. Mix it all together, throw it in the waffle iron, top it with 16 grams of peanut butter. And here we have the finished product. So it made 2 waffles. Got 16 grams of peanut butter on top, and we got Marvel happening in the background. Alright, finishing off my night with rice cakes
topped with peanut butter and a half a scoop of level 1 ice cream sandwich and cinnamon. So that's why they're kind of that weird color. But yeah, I eat that every night to close out my day.